Ready. We're live. Okay, Steve, how you doing, buddy? Good seeing you again.
Hey, Ed, long time no see.
Yeah, man. So look, we're getting. Hey, the reason we're doing these lives, number one, couple reasons, but we're heading to it. We're going to be heading out to St. Louis on Monday.
No, we're going to Salt Lake City.
Oh, yeah, we are going to Salt Lake City. I'm flying over St. Louis. That's
That's
what I'm
right.
doing.
You can wave at them on the way out to Salt Lake
I'll be
City.
like, yeah. So, anyways, go to Salt Lake City, but we're very excited to head out that way and meet a lot of our leadership. We've had so much interest. We got a lot of top leaders realizing that 3 is a 5-star business opportunity, global, and it's got a lot of beautiful things in place. And so, anyway, that's what we've been talking about these last few times.
Mhm.
It's just why 3 is a 5-star business opportunity.
Exactly.
So anyway, we have somebody that's been in the industry for 35 years. He's one of our team leaders. You know, we've seen him on Zooms. He just knows how to break it down, just like a lot of people in our company. They're very good at taking something complicated and breaking it down. So he's going to tell you, and he was a consultant, and he's been in, like I said, in the space for 35 years. He was also a consultant for companies. So he understands what a company needs to be a top level 5-star company in the network marketing space.
Right.
So listen to Mark Yule.
For me, because I consulted for the industry, I get the opportunity over my career to have 2 hats. One corporate hat where I've been, a corporate consultant, and then I've also been down in the trenches building, just like all of you, for years and years and years. But I know what a good company looks like, and there's a way to really score it. I had this philosophy that you look at the five most important pillars of a company, and you can give it a report card, from 1 star to 5 star. And it really is, and the closer you get to a 25-star company, that's when you've kind of hit gold, if that makes sense. And the first and the most important one is management. It's like, what is the management? Who are they? What do they stand for? And to me, that's companies fall and rise on leadership, period. Now, I've known Daniel Piku longer than any of you guys. So I know him 3 years prior to any of you guys. And honestly, he is probably the smartest guy. I tease him because he's so dang smart. I'm like, I'd love to see you on Jeopardy. I tease him because it's funny through the course of me knowing him, just how because he's got a photographic memory. There's nothing that goes in there. He sorts it in files, and he has to pause sometimes and he has to sort through his files to remember information. But chances are, Melissa, he probably remembers the exact minute that he met you, time, date stamped in his mind. He says, I met you on such and such date at this hotel. And I see him do that all the time. And I just like, it's funny that, and so, but the thing I love most about Daniel, he's a brilliant businessman. And this is a space that he just absolutely loves and he's passionate about. And I've never seen anybody that was more poised to take on that next level role than Mr. Daniel Piku. And as I've gotten to know all of the individuals over there, we're just very, very fortunate to have this level of leadership and compassion, understanding, and love and commitment. I've never seen anyone work harder than Daniel, ever. I always, I'm telling you, the guy just is a robot in that regard. So I always have to say, slow down a little bit. You don't want to burn yourself out. But his commitment is 5-star. Who he is and what he stands for and his understanding and is absolutely 5-star. And so that's the first thing I look for. That's, if you've got that, then, you can pivot and adjust and do amazing things. Second is product. This is just anybody that knows anything about who we are and what we represent. I don't even need to, it's a 5-star product. No questions about that. So then, you look at timing, and timing means different things to different people. But I always say, look, there is this concept called first movers advantage. If you get a stock tip early, it can pay huge dividends. And we have that opportunity as well, is to get in at the very beginning. You're the first person on the block to have it. You can go talk to millions of people right now, and no one has ever heard of 3 International. So that is, and again, I don't think that timing will ultimately determine, that you can't go on and make millions, because I've seen some of the biggest players come in 3 or 4 or 5 years down the road. But I'll tell you what, getting in the beginning and getting that early stock tip is special, and it allows you to really get a jump start, especially if you're fairly new at the industry. And then you look at compensation structure, and you want kind of the latest and greatest. The thing I love about our compensation structure is that it really hits both of the best, kind of best of both worlds. One is you have a binary structure that allows you to go infinitely deep. And if you know the concept, this is kind of my specialty. You get security when you build depth. When you can go infinite levels of deep, to track volume, just sales volume, not multi-level volume, that is a powerful way to create security. Your security is in your depth. And then if you happen to be a really good, if you have the ability to recruit and do it better than other people, it's a personal reward. If you have the ability to bring in more people in the business, we call it the width factor, going wide. That's where the wealth really comes in. So you get the best of both worlds: unlimited depth, unlimited width, and you get to marry the two. And so this concept in a plan is the most attractive in the world. It's the one that is being heralded as the most genius of all plans out there, because it is just fair all the way across the board for everybody. And so I love that element of it. And then, so that's the fourth one, and I give ours a 5-star. So, and then the last one is the company, is their heart right? Is their compassion right? Are they willing to give back to the world and do great things in the world? And if a company is willing to give back, to make a difference in the world and bless lives, I automatically give them a 5-star. I mean, in that regard. And you look at, we checked all the boxes. Management, 5-star, in my opinion. And you guys can take it or leave it, but 2, products, 5-star. 3, timing, 5-star. 4, compensation structure, 5-star. Charity, giving back, making a difference, blessing life, 5 stars. And so I would say, look, this is how I evaluate companies. If I were looking at a company, and that's what leaders look at. So when they're looking at 3 from the outside, these are the 5 things that people are looking at if they're in the know. And if any of those are, and some you might say, well, geez, that's only their product. It's not that great. It's a 2-star. To me, that's enough for me to walk away. You know what I mean? And so I don't know if that helps you or not, but that's how I critique companies. And that's how I've taught. And I've written ebooks about how to choose the correct company. And that's information I can help you, as you go through how to select a good network marketing company. But this is as good as it gets. I've never seen this level of leadership where, honestly, there are hundreds of people that have made 6 figures in this company already, which I have never seen in 35 years. It's exceptional leadership and good people too.
Yeah.
So Mark, he breaks it down beautifully.
He does. He's got the background. He's between being on the management side and being in the field. He certainly has the knowledge and the experience to know what's worked and hasn't worked in previous companies, and both in past and present. So he's an authority on the subject, and made some very, very strong points.
Well, and we have a simple concept here at 3: people, purpose, platform, and contribution and love. And we're feeling that every day with the community we're involved with. We got the fastest growing team here, right, Stephen?
100%. Yes, we do.
And we got, like I said, we're starting to have some leaders in other network marketing companies and direct sales companies starting to, their ears are starting to perk up a little bit because they're starting to hear about 3.
They are. Well, a lot of other companies have let their people down in the last couple of years, and there's a lot of frustrated folks out there.
Yeah.
They don't understand what's unique about our product line and the disruptive science. And if they only knew about our comp plan, they'd be here already. And many
Right.
are.
Right. So, with that said, me and Stephen like to wish you, thank you for sticking around. Wish you a great night. And like I said, connect, get in and let's get you put in place and start generating an income.
Exactly. If you don't know what first movers advantage is, ask us. And
Yeah.
you want to take advantage of that. Now's the time.
And one little thing here, there's a lot, like you said, there's a lot of direct selling people out there. You have your Avon ladies or Pampered Chef ladies or men or whatever. I'm not generalizing, but and Mary Kay, and they sell product. But if you sell our products with a link over the internet, you can get paid the next day through your wallet. So that's pretty powerful, Stephen.
It absolutely is. I mean, everything is moving quicker these days, and we have all the systems and infrastructure set up on the corporate side to allow for that. No stocking inventory, none of that stuff. Again, you have an affiliate link opportunity, and of course, then you can help people get started with their own wholesale account and save even more money. So, yeah, it's all here, guys. Got a brand new app that's out, and all the tools.
We got it all. Like you said, it's plug and play. The system's in place. No reinventing the wheel.
Correct.
So, and as you can see, me and Stephen, we're working from the comfort of our home. We're global.
In 14 countries currently, more to come. Absolutely.
Yes. So, Steve,
let's do it.
You have a great night. Thanks for all the hard work.
Oh, you too, Ed. Thank you.
Yeah, we're working hard and we're doing a great job of, both everybody on the team is like, just that's what I think is the beautiful part about our group. It's like if I do well, Stephen does well, the person. So we're lifting all boats with this company. You know what I mean? Yeah. The tide is lifting everybody up because, people aren't getting in and sitting back on their laurels because they've been a top networker. Mark's working as hard as anybody. He's a top guy, but he realizes if he can build 20, 25 leaders, he's pretty well set.
Right. But it's also about coming from a place of service and lifting people up to get them to that point of success and to be able to empower them to do the same thing. So the money's a nice side benefit, help people get what they want.
Oh yeah.
And then we get what we want. It's a rough paraphrase of Zig Ziglar.
Yeah, you got it, brother. So anyway, man, you have a great night, Stephen. Thank you.
As well. All right.
Okay, buddy.
Good night, folks. Bye for now.
Hey, I got a good one for tomorrow too, Stephen. 8 o'clock. I got a real short one, but a good one.